Hey guys, I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow, and today we're going to break down guaranteed basic income. Let's get to it. Guaranteed basic income programs have been tried across this country and across this world for years, and they've been supported by people across the ideological and political spectrum, from folks like Milton Friedman to Andrew Yang, and most recently Harris County Commissioner Rodney Ellis. Commissioner Ellis is supporting a program called Uplift Harris County, which is truly his brainchild, and it comes from a series of programs that we've seen created around this country. These programs really caught steam in 2020 with former Stockton Mayor Richard D. Tubbs, who was pursuing a program like this in his city and thought it was successful and wanted to replicate it elsewhere. Now, in Stockton, this program was supported through tech funders and individuals who wanted to do it through philanthropic funds, but Mayor Tubbs thought that local and state and county governments can use public money to support these programs. So he created Mayors for a Guaranteed Income, which goes around the country trying to encourage development of guaranteed basic income programs. So here in Harris County, Commissioner Rodney Ellis launched Uplift Harris. This program will use $20.5 million of federal relief aid that the county received in 2021, and it will give just about 1,900 families who are 200% or below the poverty line $500 for 18 months. It's just a pilot program, so presumably when it ends, they're going to look on local tax dollars and local taxpayers to fund the continuation and the expansion of the program. They say that this program cannot be used for illegal funds, illegal activity, or for terrorist activity. However, when they're depositing this money into individuals' bank accounts or giving them prepaid debit cards and then having them self-report how it was spent, so there's really no way to determine how it was truly spent. But more important than how they're going to be spending this money is why it was created in the first place. So when you look at these programs, they're used to offset the cost of living increases that we see in many major urban counties and cities. But the problem is that these individuals who are pursuing these programs, our elected officials, like to do this because it's a lot easier than looking and taking an introspective review of the policies that they're creating that are driving the increased cost of living. So in Harris County, just in the past 5 years, they've created, 10 or more new divisions and departments that all drive the increase in cost of living. And they've lobbied for more money from the legislature and the federal government. They've levied new regulations, all drive the cost of living. And when you're looking at a guaranteed basic income program, while it might offset the current cost of living today, as that increases, they're never going to keep pace with the amount that you're seeing that increase in the real world, unless they keep relying on local taxpayers to shoulder that burden. And then you end up in a situation like we have here in Houston, where population either largely remain flat or starts to decline because of the burden that folks are facing, and they're not happy with the return on investment they're getting for that tax burden. So when you look at these programs, while they might be supported and they might be well-intentioned, we have to review policy based on outcome and not intention. And really the outcome is that it gives elected officials a pass to not address the genuine problems that are plaguing urban counties and urban cities, and it makes the folks reliant on what they're receiving from their local government. And Harris County isn't the only government in the state of Texas that's doing this. We've seen Houston do it. However, former Mayor Sylvester Turner launched this program through a separate nonprofit and used the bully pulpit of the mayor's office to encourage philanthropic donors to give money to support a program. In San Antonio, we saw them use federal relief aid to try it. We've even seen it in Austin, and they're continuing to pursue that. And that's just a taste of what's going on around the country. We're seeing it in New Orleans to support young individuals who don't yet have jobs or returning offenders from prison. We're seeing it in San Francisco to support artists. We're seeing it in Charlotte and other places to support single or expectant mothers and for single fathers. Every single parameter that this program has created initially, which was supposed to support low-income individuals, has kind of been taken away, and now it's being used to support individuals of all stripes who local officials just think deserve a boost in funding. And so when you look at these programs, again, they might sound well-intentioned, but we have to look at the bottom line, which is that it's increasing the burden on taxpayers, and it's also creating a reliance on funding from local government. And in the end, the only people who truly win are the local officials who get credit for continuing to give out free money.